If you're the sort of Viking who likes to dart around your enemies poking them full of holes, then sea axes or daggers are the weapon for you. However, there are a ton of options for you to choose from, so in today's video, I'm going to be telling you my 5 favourite sea axes and how to get them, starting with Drengiligr. This one has the terrific perk where if you're outnumbered by a group of enemies and you kill just one of them, you'll deploy a smoke bomb, leaving those poor fools confused, giving you the option to retreat away or continue to take them out. This one actually pays an ode to the most famous Viking of all time, Ragnar Lothbrok, as the Drengiligr dagger will actually be waiting for you in his final resting place. In order to get there though, you'll have to first defeat the 6 Drengiligr warriors scattered across the map, and their locations are as thus: Eric Loyalskull in Ridgerfike, Orwig Netherdeath in Haldorfike, Thor the Fishmonger in East Anglia, Skegjold Frenzy Seeker in Snottinghamshire, Gottfried Fairrobes in Eurashire, and Knockafilla Shineye in Eurashire. Once they're defeated, this will then trigger the quest to head to Ragnar's final resting place, where you'll be able to obtain the CX and enjoy a short cutscene all about Ragnar's death. A fantastic weapon with an incredible perk, all whilst paying an ode to the King of the Vikings himself. What more could you want? Next up, we come to the smallest weapon in the game, the Kopis dagger. This skinny little weapon is perfect for those playing on a harder difficulty, as it will restore a small amount of health for each critical hit, allowing you to take more damage and not worry too much about dying. You'll also be pleased to know that this one is simply obtainable by completing the Sussex quest arc right after you actually complete the Siege of Porchester, which in my opinion is one of the best sieges in the entire game. Enjoy this fantastic weapon, and remember lads, size isn't everything. Moving on, we have a giant wolf's tooth, Fenrir's Incisor. This awesome looking dagger has the perk where special attacks consume less stamina, basically meaning you can continuously keep stabbing your enemies again and again for a longer duration. This one however is only obtainable if you own the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC, check out my link to the review in the description if you're thinking about purchasing that, where it'll be waiting for you in Jimsteinhus in the southwest of the Hodder Shelter in Vangrim. To get inside the building, you'll need the power of Jotunheim, which if you don't have yet, no worries, as it'll be waiting for you on a dead Jotun at the front of the main building. Simply start using the power, teleport to the tree, then inside the building, smash through the floor and then the wall below, and the weapon is yours. This is one of my favourite sea axes to use, and not only because of its perk, but simply because it just looks incredible. Don't forget guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, be a good Viking and punch that like and subscribe button, as it would really help this Norseman out. And now we come to Suttungr's Claw, which not only looks great but has a lovely perk attached to it. This one will increase critical damage after each hit up to 10 times, meaning you're always going to be dealing more damage as well as more likely to hit those kill shots. This one is really nice and easy to get as well, as it'll be waiting for you in the Ventabelgarum Bureau in Winchester. Those poor NPCs really aren't going to know what's hit them. Enjoy. And finally we come to the terrific, and I'm definitely saying this wrong, Ljosalfar's Glory. This one gives off serious elf vibes, actually mentioned in the description of the weapon, and much like the Kopis CX is going to give you some health during combat, where you'll regen a small amount of health on every combo finisher. If you do pair this with the Kopis dagger, you're going to find you're almost unstoppable. If you want this one, you'll have to start completing the mastery challenges that Valhalla introduced in June 2021, and to start these you'll need power level 221 or higher, and have to have completed at least one of England's story arcs. By completing the mastery challenges you'll obtain mastery energy, and then you can use that mastery energy by spending them with the scary old lady Hilderam. The CX itself is going to cost you 15 tokens, and there are 6 weapons that Hilderam is selling in total, as well as some other cosmetic items, so it's definitely worth spending your time on completing these. These challenges can actually be really difficult, but never fear, I've put a ton of my gold medal run-throughs up on my channel, so be sure to take a peek at those if you're really struggling. Now if you'd also like to know the best bearded axes in the game, why not watch my next video.